Welcome back, everyone, to the Houma Teambuilder Dynasty on College Football 25. We're coming off a pretty big Week 1 win against our rivals, the Memphis Tigers. We picked off their quarterback, Brandon Chambers, twice in the first half, sacked him 4 times, and held him to below 50% passing through the air. The defense was very impressive here in this first game. We forced 4 turnovers in total, with 2 fumbles coming in that second half, on our way to a 24-17 win. The offense, though, was very inconsistent. The run game was not really ever established, and our quarterback threw a pretty big pick on the opening drive of the game, which led to a touchdown for the Tigers. Is Breda the guy? Is he the starter for this team here in year 3? It's been 1 week. We got 2 more before a bye week left to find out if he is the guy to be under center for us moving forward. He has a lot to prove against a couple of tough opponents, against Colorado State and the ranked TCU Horned Frogs. He still has plenty of growth left to go through, but we have some really tough defenses coming up on the docket, starting with the Rams. At 84 overall defense, this team is led by their quarterback, though, an 86 overall true quarterback, redshirt senior Braden Fowler Nicolosi. And this offense has a lot of speed at wide receiver. 3 guys over 91 speed, with Levon Brown with 96 and Jamari Person 95. These guys are quick, they're elusive, they're agile, they're going to be hard to guard. And their offensive line has a very strong and veteran interior. A couple of redshirt seniors along this interior, with 1 redshirt sophomore at right guard. And their secondary, especially at corner, is pretty solid, pretty deep as well. They don't have that much speed, but they got 4 starter caliber players. And at strong safety, they have 3 guys that would be starters for us over Lehan, most likely. So, a tough defense to play against. Here we go, our home opener is officially underway as Lincoln kicks things off here at Cypress Grove Stadium. And the Rams will start with the football from their 18-yard line. The handoff on the first play, it's Dupree shedding 1 tackle, and he picks up 8 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Here's a touch pass. Blockers in front. Big gain across the 40-yard line as Swan Bolden makes that tackle. They'll fake it now to Dupree, and it's a keeper for Fowler Nicolosi. He picks up 8 yards out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Dupree with first down yardage. In comes Henderson for the carry. He somehow stays on his feet and finds first down yardage. He'll stay in for 1st and 10 and gets the handoff. Another play that moves the sticks for Colorado State. They're already inside our 20. Another broken tackle and another first down. Run defense getting gashed early on in this opening drive. Dupree back in for the carry. He drags the defender inside the 2-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Dupree fights his way into the end zone, and Colorado State runs their way all the way down the field. Only 1 pass attempt with a touch pass, and they just play some nice smash mouth football, and the defensive line did not really show up there at all. It's 1st and 10 Houma from our 23. Handoff to Boyd. He spun down after a 13-yard pickup to open our first possession. Delayed give. Across the 40-yard line now, that brings up 2nd and 4. Another carry. Only 1 yard this time. Bobcats need 3. RPO glance, and Breda sails the pass. You have to punt the ball away. Here's Henderson with 2 yards that time. Comes to a 3rd down for the Rams. Clean pocket and batted away. Malik Moon going up for it. A 3-and-out forced by our defense. First play of the drive. It's caught by LaShawn Gray. Up across the 50-yard line. Little soft snap here, and Millam gets outside to bring up 3rd down and 4 to go. Breda has time, and he's got a man open. Nice move by Middleton to get inside their 35-yard line. First play of the second quarter. We'll hand it off. Boyd dragged down after a 3-yard pickup. We'll fake it to him now, and Millam hangs on in traffic. He is always relatively sure-handed. Good run here by Boyd. A 7-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 3. Setting up a screen, but the Rams are all over it. It's a loss of 3. 3rd and 6 coming up. Delayed give. Boyd is a yard shy on the surprise handoff. And we're held to a field goal attempt for George Lincoln. This one is about 32 yards out, and it's up and good. Through the uprights, Houma gets on the board here in the first half. We trail by 4. Nice defense play there by Dakota Mills. That's a loss of 1 on the little RPO screen. Henderson spins off a tackle and finds the first down, but he's shaken up on the play. A lot of missed tackles already by this defense. They'll keep it on the ground. Dupree back in the game after the injury. Back-to-back carries up to the 40-yard line. 3rd and short for Colorado State. They're going to trust their running back, and once again, the ground game well established. They're not going to go away from it. Into the secondary and hit down by Coleman that time. Here's their 3rd stringer inside the 30-yard line. We just cannot stop the run right now. 3rd and 3, they have to throw it, and another broken tackle. Malik Moon can't bring down Dupree. The drive keeps going for the Rams. Caught on the outside. 6-yard gain. Dupree with the draw. 3rd and 1 coming up for Colorado State. And this time, they're finally stopped. But the offense stays out there on 4th and 2. Fowler Nicolosi finds his target, and he fights his way in for another Rams touchdown. Just when you thought they would hand the ball off, they come at you with a pass on 4th and short. And Jamari Person finds the end zone. It's a 2-score lead for Colorado State. Nice grab made by CJ Nelson this time. 2-minute drill for the Bobcats, and it's caught. Tough grab by Javon Moore. It comes to a 3rd and long. Clean pocket. Breda, though, doesn't like what he sees downfield and takes off for a big scramble. And we call a timeout to save some time. We got one left. Here's Middleton up the field inside the 5. Knocked out of bounds at the 4. A play later. To the right side and inside the 5 again. 3rd and goal from the 3. Boyd the carry, and he's going to be marked just short of the goal line. And it's 4th and goal. The Bobcats will settle for another field goal. It's 14-6. We go to the second half. No first half touchdowns for this offense, but we will start with the ball here in the 3rd quarter. Deep shot and caught. It's LaShawn Gray. Deep into Rams territory. Breda with 190 through the air here early in this 3rd quarter. From their 26, the fake to Boyd. Breda takes off and picks up a first down. 12 yards on that scramble. We're inside the red zone. Boyd with space on the outside and in for a touchdown. That is how you open the second half after no first half touchdowns. Houma trails by 2. And now we're going for 2 to try and tie the game up. It's an outside screen setting up for Trayon Bell, but the defense is ready for it. And Colorado State hanging on to their lead. Here's a huge gain for Jenkins. All the way inside the 20. And just like that, the Rams are already in scoring position. They'll give it to Dupree. Nice juke move gets him inside our 10-yard line. They're 6 yards away. Dupree tackled at the 1. 3rd and goal. Man in motion. Lavon Brown gets in untouched. And Colorado State answers with a touchdown of their own to open the 3rd quarter. Defense not really showing up here like they did in week number 1 against Memphis. Boyd gets the delayed give here on 1st and 10. He picks up 5. Got 5 to go here in the quarter. Outside, nice open field tackle by the Rams. We need 2, and we're going to get that and more. It's Bentley with 1st down yardage. From the 40 now. Mid-screen setting up, and look at the wheels with Javon Moore. Up to the Colorado State 45. We'll fake the handoff now and look through the air to CJ Nelson. Outside screen set up for Trayon Bell, and if he escapes that tackle, he's gone for a touchdown. Instead, 2nd and short, and we get the conversion to Tanner Millam. 1 yard shy of the red zone, and it's intercepted off a curl route. Returned up the sideline. Breda can't bring him down, but Boyd can. How many times have we seen offensive drives have the life sucked out of them by interceptions, especially in enemy territory? The Rams take over from our 37-yard line, and Dupree is back to doing what they've been doing all day long, running right into our defense. 82 yards on 20 carries to this point. Under 10 to play in regulation, and Underwood with a nice tackle there. They are held to a field goal, and the kick is up and good, but a late flag comes in. And it comes against the defense. Roughing the kicker on 4th and 10. Automatic 1st down given up by Dustin Flint. Just a depth piece on this defensive line. On the very next play, it's a touchdown for Colorado State. We have seen so many costly penalties by the offense and defense, but especially roughing the kicker has become such a problem, especially when these teams are, driving in our territory, and we give them automatic 1st downs. Houma's driving late here. It's a long 5-minute drive, and this pass is batted away. Under 3.5 to go. It comes to a 4th and 1. A stop here ends the ball game. And that is exactly what's gonna happen. Colorado State takes it 27-12. Only 1 touchdown scored by the offense, 6 points either half. And our Nicolosi wins player of the game, 3 touchdowns, only 130 passing yards, but he barely had to throw the ball. That is not how you want to follow up a pretty impressive Week 1 performance by your defense. They did not show up here. We got gashed on the ground. And they were perfect in the red zone. 4 trips, 4 touchdowns for the Rams. 10 for 14 passing for their quarterback. No interceptions, not even close to a pick really, or any turnovers for that matter. And we allowed over 80 yards after contact by the running backs. If we make tackles on first contact, then their averages go way, way down. Instead, about half the yardage comes after contact, and that's part of why we lost this game. No touchdowns for Steven Breda, A really costly pick, which just completely sucked the life out of the offense in that second half. And at least their ground game looked pretty respectable in this one. But when you're trailing for pretty much the entire game, you can't afford to run the ball. You have to pass the ball and get your way back in. So pretty unfortunate stuff there. We go to recruiting. Marshall still in first place for John Rabe, but it's time for us to kind of up the ante for him. We're going to increase the hours by putting on a hard sell with the aspirational pitch to match those motivations. I'll stock up the hours as high as possible to 65 total, going after this 3-star gem left guard, trying to just upgrade the future for this offensive line, and he's going to be a big part of it. At defensive end, we have Garrison Colclough, a 3-star gem as well, with really solid power moves. And we're going to try and hard sell him as well. He has the same pitch as John Rabe does. And we'll also just try and fill up the hours for up to 65 to get us over New Mexico State. It is time, though, for a playbook change. Florida State, no problems getting yardage, but definitely problems converting third downs and finishing drives and preventing turnovers. These first 2 weeks, the offense has looked very, very shaky with Breda under center. So it's time for a different look. Looking for some more variation, some more, outside runs, and some more quarterback runs. So Kansas State is the new playbook here against the number 15 TCU Horned Frogs. This one comes on the road in Texas. It's going to be a tough game. This team is like an 86, 87 overall across the board. They're way better than Colorado State. So an even tougher matchup here in week number 3, right before our bye week at Amon G. Carter Stadium. George Lincoln will get things underway here against our first-ranked opponents of the season. Return brought out across the 15-yard line. They will start with it at their 17. At quarterback, they've got Josh Hoover. On the first play, his pass is batted down by Cord Shaw. RPO. This one caught by Carter, I believe, and he picks up 8, 3rd and 2. Hoover keeps it and has first down yardage across the 30-yard line. Pocket collapses. Ball comes loose. Scooped up. It's Draymond Gates to the house. His second touchdown in 3 weeks. What a start for the Bobcats defense. Jordan Underwood with the pressure and the forced fumble, and Gates a heads-up play to scoop it up and take it the other way. And Houma leads 7-0. Our first lead in the first quarter this season. Here's Cam Cook on the ground on TCU's next drive. They'll hand it off again outside, and a great tackle by J.R. Lehan brings up 3rd and 7. Cook, the target here on 3rd down. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Delayed fake. Flag comes in on the incompletion, and it's going to come against the offense. An eligible man downfield. Colton Deary, their center. Call for that penalty. A play later, it's 2nd and 6, and the pass is caught by Jakyle Baker, and he takes it all the way to the house. 58 yards. The defense gets completely thrashed through the air here on this play. That was Dakota Mills in coverage, and TCU responds off of their turnover. Got a tie ball game here. Only 2 minutes gone. Already 2 touchdowns scored. Here's Boyd on the ground. Nice run to open our first drive here on offense. Breda wants to air it out. The pass is caught. It's Javon Moore up the numbers, and he takes it all the way for a touchdown. What a way to start on offense. Breda finally shows off the arm strength and the deep accuracy, and Moore does the rest. 1st and 10 TCU, and it's an immediate response. Up the numbers and gone again. Jakyle Baker. The first play of the drive, and the Horned Frogs respond. 4 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes of game time. We have quite the game on our hands. Here's some trickery from Houma, but it does not gain a whole lot. It's only 1 yard for Tanner Millam. Underneath, Boyd sets up 3rd and 3. Bobcats trying to avoid a 3-and-out here, and Gray will give us the first down. And off, Boyd scoots up the field. Nice acceleration right there on that carry. Gain of 11. Next play, Breda trying to extend, but he's taken down for a 7-yard loss by Russ Sly. It comes to a 3rd down. We need 13 yards, but the screen pass is blown up. Horned Frogs all over it. Cook on the carry, picks up 4 on TCU's next possession. 3rd down and 3. Cook wrapped up in the backfield. Only 15 yards on 5 carries. Run defense off to a good start after a pretty poor display against Colorado State. Really good punt return by Nelson to get us just across midfield. And now, not sure what happened there on that play. That was another screen that goes nowhere. 3rd and 12. The pass is caught by Moore over the middle. A nice gain of over 25 yards there. It's 1st and 10 Bobcats. Underneath, here's Nelson with 8 more. A play later, 3rd and 3. Nice hesitation and a patient run by Boyd will keep the drive going. He gets the handoff again, and from 14 yards away, he finds his way in for 6. What a start for the offense here. The team looks completely different than our first 2 games of the season against a way better defense. Our best, or really toughest opponents so far this season. Here's Cook on the carry. Nice tackle by Coleman. It's 3rd and 7, first play of the 2nd quarter. Pocket collapsing, and DJ Dean gets home for the sack. Our 2nd of the first half against Josh Hoover. And we take over inside the 50-yard line, starting on the ground with Teague here. He gains 4. And the pistol, outside handoff, and room to run. This is Karan Boyd with a big gain. 7 runs for 54 yards for him, and the pass should have been picked. Breda got away with one there. Next play, Millam unable to convert on 3rd down. We're held to a field goal, so a near pick turns into 3 points instead for George Lincoln, and Houma has a shocking 10-point lead. 5 minutes later, TCU, on their first play of the drive, starts at the 35-yard line in Houma territory. It's Ream all the way for a touchdown. 35 yards. After Houma's backed up inside their 5-yard line, TCU takes immediate advantage of the great field position. They're back in this ball game. Here's CJ Nelson across the 30-yard line. 4 and change to play, and nearly picked again. A couple of poor choices here through the air by Breda, but luckily we haven't paid just yet. There's Nelson on 3rd and 10 to keep the drive going. Breda underneath finds Bentley. Another 3rd down coming up. Good protection. Pass incomplete for Javon Moore. And TCU takes over, 2.5 to play. Somehow complete to his receiver as Hoover takes a shot. Here's Cook on the handoff, shoved ahead, he'll pick up 4. Out of the warning. Airing it out. Hoover has Baker of the numbers and gone again for number 3. What is happening? Jakyle Baker just completely runs past Marvin Holland. And Hoover has 4 passing touchdowns, over 300 yards, or nearly that. And it's 28-24, TCU in front out of nowhere. Houma with a 2-minute drill here to close the first half. That one's caught by Javon Moore, his 3rd grab. He's over 100 yards here. Breda over the middle. He's got Tanner Millam all the way deep into TCU territory. Down at the 12-yard line. What a pass by Breda. And a great route run by our number 1 wide receiver. We're draining some clock now to close the half. Middleton gets the check down and is wrapped up. We'll use our first timeouts. Breda has time to throw. It's caught by Nelson, who finds the end zone for our 3rd offensive touchdown of the first half. This right here is a completely different story than the first 2 weeks of the season, and we go to halftime leading the Horned Frogs 31-28. These stats look like end-of-game stats. Instead, it's only halftime. Neither defense really showing up here besides that first drive from the Bobcats. Otherwise, it's been big play galore by both teams. Jakyle Baker has torched us, though, and if we can't stop him, it's going to be hard to keep pace with this ranked opponent. So, gotta play some better defense here, especially through the air. Need some better pass coverage. And man-to-man. We'll start the 3rd quarter with the football. Leading by 3. Boyd with the carry. He'll pick up 5. Comes to a 3rd down, and a nice grab in traffic by Javon Moore. He was really broken out here in week 3 after a couple of quiet couple of weeks to open his season. It's 3rd down and 1. We fake the handoff and give it the other way off the reverse. Great play call. Nelson with the huge first down carry. Play fake on 2nd down and 9, and a nice diving play to break it up. Intended for Javon Moore. Rolling out. Breda trying to extend the play, and he loses 5, excuse me. And that will take us out of field goal range. You cannot take that sack. No points on the board here. It's TCU taking over, down 31-28. Nice tackle made there. 2nd down. Pass caught for a first down. It is Jakyle Baker. Screen setting up. And they'll get the first down. Hoover fakes the handoff. He's got all day to throw. Left side, caught outside the numbers. Into Houma territory go the Horned Frogs. Cook up the guts. Gains 6 yards. Look at the carry again, but he's wrapped up in the backfield by Malik Moon. But on 3rd down, it is caught over the middle. The drive keeps going. Looking left and caught again. 5 more yards. That sets up 3rd and 2. Hoover underneath, and he has a man open just enough to keep the drive alive. Handoff, broken tackle, and all the way inside the 5-yard line. He'll hand it off again. First down, TCU inside the 1. Knocking on the door. Cook back in. Hoover, though, keeps it and finds 6 points. Where has our defense gone? Hoover with the Heisman pose, and it's 31-35. A minute and change to go in this third quarter. Houma from their 35. Breda back to throw, and he leaves it on a silver platter for Russ Sly. He's already got 2 sacks, and now he has a pick to boot. And the ball was just thrown right to him. Breda never saw him. And the Horned Frogs take over, leading by 4. Play fake. And caught underneath. That's a 5-yard gain. More play action. Pressure coming, but it's caught for another first down. They'll hand it off to Cam Cook. Good wrap up from behind by Underwood. They need 7. Screen setting up, and Odom tracks down Cook to force a 4th down field goal attempt to keep it at a 1-score game. The kick is up and through the uprights. That's a key stop by our defense off the INT. It's 1st and 10 for Houma, and Breda is picked again. Back-to-back interceptions. And TCU will have one more chance to make it a 2-score game. Ryan Clausen this time. That's back-to-back picks thrown off of curl routes or hitch routes. And at this point, after back-to-back picks, we have to bench Breda. In comes Jason Gallimore for the first time this season. At 2nd and goal, and Cook is undercut on his way to the end zone. The Horned Frogs take advantage. That's 10 points off of the Breda INTs. And now Gallimore comes out for his first snap of the season. It's a handoff to Karan Boyd, who picks up a nice gain in first down yardage. Clean pockets, plenty of time to throw. LaShawn Gray hauls that one in to bring up 2nd and short. RPO outside. This is Nelson for another first down. And off. Teague, a patient run. He bounces this one outside and picks up another first down. The drive keeps on going. 2nd and 7. Pass caught on a dive. LaShawn Gray showing off the athleticism that time. Rolling out, and Gallimore's got a man inside the 5. That's CJ Nelson once again. 3rd and goal. Vincent Tandy diving in for a touchdown. Gallimore leads the offense right back down the field after back-to-back interceptions from the true freshman. And with 5 minutes left to go, we're going to go for 2 for some reason to make it a 6-point game, but I'm not really sure why, but it's going to work out. Javon Moore on the outside with that conversion. Our defense needs a stop here. We're not going to get one here on the first play. That's Rahim for the first down. This pass is caught by Rahim again. Up to the Houma 40. They'll fake the handoff to Cook and down the field, and guess who? Jakyle Baker. DeMarvin Holland. It's absolutely torched down the field once again. Baker having the game of his absolute life. What more can be said here? The pass defense has gotten absolutely torn apart, and now Horned Frogs going for 2. Hoover tries to tuck it in and run, but he is stalled short of the marker. Under 4 to go, Houma has to score another touchdown with Gallimore under center. 3rd and 1, he'll keep it himself, and he fights for the first down yardage. But we gotta start moving the ball fast. It's a deep shot. Down the field, and caught! It's Nelson who hauls it in! A big fourth quarter by the transfer portal acquisition. Gallimore shows off the deep accuracy, but now he's going backwards. 5th sack for TCU. The 6-yard loss. Here's Nelson escaping a tackler, and he picks up 11 yards. We need 5 on 3rd down. Gallimore escapes the pocket and finds the end zone. The pocket was clean, but he saw room to run. And Gallimore puts us on his back all the way down the field for 2 straight touchdown drives. Now it's all up to our defense. We just need 1 stop, no points allowed. Trailing by 5, and no stop here on this play as Jakyle Baker picks up reception number 6. He's over 300 yards. Cook gains 3. Houma burns their first timeout. Another carry and a great stand-up tackle by Malik Moon to save the first down. A stop here will give us the ball back, and that's exactly what we get. Cord Shaw and JT Odom team up for a big tackle for loss. The defense gets off the field, and we're going to have a chance to walk TCU off here on the road. 97 combined points between these two teams. 1:42 to go. No timeouts. Gallimore's pass is intercepted. And that's going to end the game. The offense has completely collapsed. 3 turnovers in the last 11 minutes and change. And TCU escapes. So many chances to win this game on defense and on offense. Our best offensive game since year 1. And the same old story happens once again. Turnovers prove costly, and the defense fails to show up. We have taken about 5 steps back on defense since week 1, where the defense looked really good against Memphis. But Hoover goes 26 for 29. Nearly 500 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and we allowed one of the greatest receiving games you'll ever see. 303 yards for Jakyle Baker, 4 touchdowns on only 6 receptions, a 50-yard average. I don't know what to even say about that. At least the run defense was good. But that's about it on that side of the ball. And our quarterbacks cost us here, man. Brady's picks gave them 10 points. Gallimore's pick gave them the win. And all 3 picks came on curls or hitch routes. There are playbook changes coming. At least on the ground, this playbook seems to have really opened things up, both passing-wise and running-wise. We converted plenty of 3rd downs, but Steven Breda, I don't think is the guy. Now, obviously, curl routes, hitch routes were the culprit here, but he just has not made enough plays to make me believe that he is the true starter going forward. So Gallimore steps in as the starter the rest of the way until he gets benched, if he will. But Jakyle Baker is just a completely different kind of an athlete. About as max agility as you can get, max elusiveness, close to being the fastest guy as well at 93 speed. And he killed us today. He killed us. One guy beat us. There is good news though. Hajrulahu, the 3-star gem, has committed to our school. But after these past couple of games, especially after that loss against TCU, it is time to make some playbook adjustments for the first time this season after our playbook change. I'm going to stay with the Kansas State playbook, but I am taking out every single play that has a hitch route or a corner route. They're all coming out. Every single hitch, every single corner route, every single route where a receiver stops in his tracks, they're all gone. Will that stop the turnovers? We'll see. I think those routes are responsible for probably 75% of our picks in this entire dynasty alone, but we'll just have to see. 1-2, entering our first bye week. So close to upsetting number 15, but it all comes crashing down. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.